Hello and welcome back to English Progress Podcast. My name is Liam, and today I want to talk about a mistake that almost everyone makes. This mistake is so common that you might not even notice it. It affects students, workers, athletes, and language learners. It can slow your progress and damage your confidence. And here is the surprising part. The mistake is not failing. The mistake is being afraid of failing. Let me ask you something. Have you ever learned a new English word, felt proud of it, and then forgotten it the next day? Or maybe you tried speaking English and made a mistake that stayed in your mind for hours. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Imagine a student named Emma. She loved learning English. Every day she watched videos, listened to podcasts, and wrote new vocabulary in a notebook. At first, everything seemed perfect. The word perfect means having no mistakes. But after a few weeks, Emma noticed a problem. She could understand many words when reading, but she could not always remember them when speaking. She became frustrated. Frustrated means feeling upset because you cannot do something as easily as you want. For example, if your internet stops working while you were doing important work, you might feel frustrated. Emma started thinking she was not good at English. But was that really true? Not at all. The real problem was that she expected learning to be easy. And that is the mistake most people make. They think progress should be fast. They think mistakes should disappear quickly. They think successful learners never struggle. But none of those ideas are true. Let's learn another useful word. Progress means improvement over time. Notice the common expression, make progress. You can say, I am making progress in English. Native speakers use this expression very often. Now think about learning how to ride a bicycle. The first time you try, you may lose your balance. Balance means the ability to stay steady without falling. If you fall once, does it mean you will never learn? Of course not. Language learning works the same way. Every mistake teaches you something. In fact, psychologists have studied this topic for years. They found that the brain learns more effectively when it actively works to remember information. The word effectively means in a successful or useful way. Imagine trying to remember the word confidence. You forget it for a moment. Then you finally remember it. That effort helps strengthen the memory. Confidence is another important word. Confidence means believing in your ability to do something. Notice this collocation, build confidence. We say build confidence, not create confidence. For example, speaking English every day can help you build confidence. Now let's learn a useful expression. Keep going. This means continue, even when something is difficult. If you forget a word, keep going. If you make a grammar mistake, keep going. If you feel nervous, keep going. Many successful people follow this simple rule. They are not perfect. They simply keep going. Here is another expression you should know. Give up. Give up means stop trying. For example, he gave up learning the guitar after 2 weeks. Notice the difference. Successful learners keep going. Unsuccessful learners give up. The difference is often not talent. It is persistence. Persistence means continuing to work toward a goal even when things become difficult. Imagine two English learners. The first learner studies for 3 hours every day, but never speaks because they are afraid of mistakes. The second learner studies for 1 hour and speaks whenever possible. Who do you think will improve faster? Usually, the second learner. Why? Because language is a skill, and skills improve through practice. This brings us to another useful expression, learn by doing. Learn by doing means gaining knowledge through action and experience. You learn to swim by swimming. You learn to cook by cooking. And you learn to speak English by speaking English. Many learners spend too much time waiting for the perfect moment. but the perfect moment rarely arrives. A useful word here is opportunity. Opportunity means a chance to do something. When you have an opportunity to speak English, use it, even if your English is not perfect, especially if your English is not perfect. Now, let me teach you another expression that native speakers use all the time. Figure out. Figure out means understand or solve something. For example, I couldn't figure out the answer. Or she figured out how to use the new app. Try using this expression in your daily conversations. It sounds natural and common. There is also an interesting scientific reason why mistakes help learning. Your brain creates stronger connections when it corrects errors. Think about this. If everything is easy, your brain does not need to work very hard. But when you struggle, your brain becomes more active. The word struggle means having difficulty doing something. Many learners think struggle is a sign of failure. Actually, struggle is often a sign of growth. Before we finish, let's review some of today's vocabulary. Perfect means having no mistakes. Frustrated means upset because something is difficult. Progress means improvement over time.
Balance means staying steady without falling. Effectively means in a useful and successful way. Confidence means believing in yourself. Persistence means continuing despite difficulties. Opportunity means a chance to do something. Struggle means having difficulty with something. We also learned useful expressions. Make progress. Build confidence. Keep going. Give up. Learn by doing. Figure out. These are expressions you can start using today. And now, I want you to remember one important lesson. Do not judge your English by your mistakes. Judge it by your progress. If you know more words than last month, that is progress. If you understand more videos than before, that is progress. If you feel a little more confident when speaking, that is progress. Small improvements become big results when you continue long enough. So the next time you make a mistake, do not panic. Do not feel defeated. Use the mistake as a lesson. Learn from it. Keep going. Build confidence. And remember that every fluent English speaker was once a beginner who made countless mistakes. Thank you for listening to English Progress Podcast. I'm Liam, and until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making progress, one step at a time.